Hello guys, it's yours truly Jennifer Amelia Marty with another one. If you know me, you know that I am a single mother. I've been married before, but then it crashed before 2 years, and I don't blame anybody myself for entering into it carelessly and for the wrong reasons. So the reason why I got married was because I got pregnant for this guy that though I've known him but we were not friends, but it happened and then I got pregnant. And being the first child of my parents, I decided that marriage would save me from the shame that I would have endured being pregnant outside of marriage. Okay, so I went into this marriage solely because I got pregnant for this guy. By the grace of God, now I've learned a lot. I've grown in the Lord, I've grown in the Word of God, and I understand saying things differently and better now. But back then, I didn't know a lot of things. I didn't know much about marriage. I was just 23 years old. I gave birth when I was 24, and at that time I wasn't prepared to get married, so I didn't learn nothing about it. I only got married because I thought it would save me from the shame. Now I have the burden to share this because I found out that most of our ladies this generation are entering into relationships carelessly. For me, it wasn't because I saw somebody who is a single mother and was carrying it well, but these days I feel because of a few things that I've also heard on the street that young ladies are entering into relationships carelessly with the mentality that even if it crashes, I can be a single mother. Now, being someone who has been a single mother for the past 6 years, I want to say that just because somebody carried the single motherhood title very easily does not make it something to admire or something to make a goal. I've had ladies tell me that, oh, if I just have a child by this person, I'm cool. I can take care of the child myself, blah, blah, blah. Now, by the grace of God, I do my own business. I'm able to take care of my son and myself. But I can tell you that even if you have the resources to take care of your child, there are certain things that money cannot do for that child. There is a reason why God created a man and a woman to bring up children, to make a family. There is a reason why God didn't make it just a woman and a child or a man and a child. Now it's different if the partner or the mother of the child is dead or the father of the child is dead. It's understandable, but entering into relationship carelessly with the mentality that if it crashes you're going to be a single mother shouldn't be something that as a young lady you should have in mind. It has so many days that you will cry, days that are very difficult, days, especially if there is contention between you and your baby daddy. Even if there are no contention, the fact that you two don't stay together to take care of this child or to bring up this child has its own disadvantages that the child may incur. You understand? Many of us ladies these days see all the signs that this guy is not good for me or this guy is nothing to write home about, but we still go into the relationship for various reasons, and there could be many factors that lead ladies into such relationship. But I'm talking about people who intentionally enter into relationships that they know that this relationship is not good for them, but because they've seen celebrities or even people like us on the gram who carry the title so lightly, they feel like, oh, it's a normal thing, it's an easy thing to do. Even we who feel we are strong, I believe myself to be a very strong person, but there are days that I cry because it's not any mother's wish to have a child, and then the child wishes to see the father, but then the father may not be available, or there are restrictions or certain things like that. Personally, my ex is living with a woman now that she has a child with. Now, I'm not saying this woman is a bad person. She's not my friend. I don't know her that well, but I don't think she would treat my child very badly. But then I always believe that you cannot treat somebody else's property as well as you treat yours. Of course, she has a child too by the same father. So my son going there, I don't have a problem. I encourage my son to have a relationship with the father. But then also there are days where, he's not available. He probably travel for work or something. But if we were together, of course, if he's coming home, he's coming to see his son. There is no way I want to get back with him. I don't regret breaking up the marriage. I won't encourage anybody to do that. What I'm trying to say with this video is that don't intentionally enter into a stupid relationship that this relationship is not good, with the intention that if things don't work out, you are cool with being a single mother. It is not an easy journey. It's not meant for everybody. It can break you if you don't take care. Single motherhood can break you. There are emotional uphills and down times. Charlie, some of us just have that inner tenacity that help us move, but there are still days that even as strong as we are or as independent as we are, we look at our children and are like, I could have made a better decision. And that's where the pain comes. So if you're a young lady who is yet to have a child or whatever, and you are entering into relationship, there is a way that the announcement of pregnancy can change that relationship that you think is fairy tale into something else. Pregnancy can bring out the worst from certain men. So if you see he's lovey-dovey right now and you think, oh, it's everything is cool, I can have a child by him and everything will be cool, be careful, be led, do things according to the will of God. The Bible said in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 3 that it is for your own good that you should abstain from fornication. And most of the stuff that we are doing these days is not courting relation, or is plain fornication. It's plain, let's call it what it is. It's fornication. Let's avoid this and avoid future regrets. I am here and I am telling you it's not an easy place to be. If you have the chance to make something, to make your story different, do it. Cut off that guy, cut off that man that I know it's not easy, but then you have to seek God to be able, because it's not by might, it's not by power. You need to seek God's grace to be able to cut off those things before it gets too late. You will say, oh, next month. By the time you realize you are pregnant and you become a single parent, then you will see Pepe. So I'm telling you now, I don't know who this is for, but I'm telling you now, as much as you can, stop that relationship or don't enter into any foolish relationship. Seek God, find yourself, find purpose, enjoy your singlehood, and wait upon the Lord to give you something good. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, and share, comment below. And I just hope somebody hears this and does not come to this place. I am okay here. Okay, this is my normal. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. But if you can prevent it, don't get to this place. It's not an easy road. It's not a sweet place. We make it work, we make it look okay. Of course, we cannot come and be crying on Instagram and all that, but there are nights and there are days and there are situations that will cause you to cry as a single parent. Please, okay, do the right thing, seek God, love yourself, find yourself, wait on God for the right person, be prayerful, have fellowship with God, depend on Him. Okay, in all your ways acknowledge Him. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6. That is your key to having a good marriage and a successful family. Love you. See you in the next one. Bye.